All right, before I get into what I'm gonna talk about today, I just want to let everybody know I'm gonna go through all the people that signed that were undrafted that we got. I gotta look at some film, and I'm gonna break down who I think like each one, what I think their chances are of making the team. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. I'll probably drop that around like tomorrow night sometime. But let's talk about this. The draft has come and gone, and as most of you know, Yannick Ngakwe did not get traded, unfortunately. And we addressed the need like he's not going to be there. I hate to say I told you so, but bro, Jan, you played yourself. Like, call a spade a spade. You played yourself. Two ways you did. One, asking for $22 million when the Jaguars were about to offer you 19 last year. When they were gonna sign you to an extension, but you deemed that to be disrespectful. I hate to say this because, like I said, this is tough to talk about for me because Jan's one of my favorite players, and like the shit going on with him, like it's the last person I expected it out of. But the reality is, Jan, you not worth $22 million. I'm sorry, you're not. And especially with the shit you got going on, if you were to hit the open market right now, you'd probably get like 15 max. Like, you're a great player. You're a fucking hard worker, one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. But bro, you're not Khalil Mack. You're not Von Miller in his prime. You're not Lawrence Taylor. You're not Derek Thomas. You're not. And you're not. You're like a little bit below that. You're not worth 22 mil. The Jags did you a favor with that franchise tag. They deemed you worthy of that. 18 million's a lot. Like, that's probably more than your whole damn first contract. What are you doing not taking it? And then, I really feel like you listening to Jalen Ramsey's faggot ass too much because, you getting into a pissing match with Tony Khan over Twitter. Like, dude, teams look at that shit. Who's gonna pay? Like, dude, who wants to pay top dollar for something like that? You think teams looking at like, oh, this is a guy I want in my locker room? No, no. Nobody want to see that shit. Nobody wants to see that. And we can talk about Jags front office being fucked up all we want, and God knows they are. But whether they are or they not, teams look at that. Like, I expected out of a guy like Ramsey. I expected out of Allen Robinson. I expected out of Dante Fowler. You're better than that. Like, really. I really believe you're better than that. And look, I've been there. Like, I'm 32 years old. I used to, I used to be this way when I was young, bro. Pride is a motherfucker. It's tough to admit when you're wrong. It really is. But look, Dave Caldwell said he'd welcome you back with open arms. I'm sure the fan base would too. All can be forgiven, forgetting. You can start something new and be part of something great. You talking about you want to go to a winning culture, man. Build one with a team that gave you a chance. Build one with a team that took you in the third round. That was going to take you in the second round if Miles Jack wasn't there. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you're better than this. We all want you here. It can be forgiven and forgotten. Like, if you came back and played major 18 million, maybe you'll see the situation is a little bit better now that Coughlin's gone, and you'll want to stick around long term. Because dude, look at the pass rush we got now. Look at how we rebuilt our defense. You, Josh Allen, Chason, Smoot, like, it's already lethal without you. Just imagine if you're there. Just imagine how good that shit'll be. Just imagine. Look, man, and even if it's not that way, you can, quietly ask for a trade during the deadline, and now that if you come out balling and like, teams see you're not, this cancer that like social media is kind of portraying you out to be, maybe then you will get traded. And maybe, you make your bag and then, you go somewhere else next year. Or maybe you just want to stay, because we all want you to stay. Just listen, I don't know if you're going to watch this. I don't know if you're watching me anymore. I don't know. But listen, like I said, you're better than this. You are better than this. Just go in there. Just go in there, man. Just come home, man. Come home. Swallow your pride. Apologize. Say what you gotta say. Apologize. You don't even gotta apologize to the front office. Apologize to the coaches. Apologize to your teammates. Apologize to the fans. And swallow your pride and come home. We all want you here. We want to build something great. You want out after this franchise tag? Okay. But give it a chance. Like I said, you're better than this. We want you here. We all want you here. Just my last plea, man. Just end the little kid pissy match with the front office. Just deal with it at least one more year. Swallow your pride. Come get your money. Come home and be great with the Jags again. You stay here, you can edge your names in our team's history by being the all-time sack leader. You're not far from it. Come do it, man. Come do it. Just please, man. For your sake and everybody else's. Swallow your pride. Apologize. And just come home. Dave Caldwell said he'll welcome you back with open arms. So will we. So I can speak for pretty much all the fan base. We probably will. Come home, Jan. Please. Come home.